Welcome back to the Metaphysical Tea. I'm Tess.
I'm Bree.
And this is Victoria, who you don't know, but she's always behind the scenes of all of these.
She is.
Editing,
Right?
maybe not editing it out when it's funny.
Right? I know, we're
does it
always
all.
like, Victoria, cut this.
She does it
I'm like, no, leave it.
She's all, I'm going to keep that one. Well, we're super excited to have you on because you are a manifestor, so you're very rare. This is only 8% of the world.
Wow, that's so cool.
But what's even more interesting about your chart, the reason I said you were weird, but she's not really,
Yay.
but her chart,
Little freak.
right, is because manifestors don't usually have a lot of their centers filled in.
I have a lot of them.
And she has as many as I do.
That's really cool.
I
That's
know.
a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
She has all
Wow.
but 2 filled in. So she has 2 of her motor centers, which would make you a more energized manifestor.
Okay.
What that could do, though, is you could feel like you have a lot of energy when you really don't, and then, like, burn yourself out.
Yeah.
But that happens with anyone that has an open sacral anyways, but you just probably feel like you have more energy. And then being an emotional manifestor, so now we have 3 emotionals again on the stage.
And nobody pried their makeup off this morning. If that's
Nobody.
what you're thinking.
Oh my God, it was me. It was me. My puppy had to get stitches.
Oh,
My
so
4-year-old puppy. Okay, so the reason I say that's weird is because manifestors are meant to like get a hit and go and like initiate. But emotionals are supposed to chill out for a second and take their time to make a decision.
Yeah.
So you probably have this like push-pull inside of you, like immediate reaction or chill out. So the right way for you is actually to like take your time to make decisions, process how you feel, because your emotions is how your soul talks to you and how it drives you. But emotionals, we all have to take a beat before we make a real decision. Because usually our first decision isn't our real decision.
Okay.
Like my first reaction is never my real reaction. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it is.
And sometimes it is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Right. It's true. Because you have so many centers, you also have so many channels.
Yeah.
So right before this, she goes, I'm scared I have a lot more in common with Derek than I think. I'm like, yeah,
Cool.
you do.
Really?
Oh.
I like that. How very aware of it.
Yeah. The more I hear it, it's like, I'm like, oh no.
You're like, I'm
I
Derek,
think I'm
female.
I
I love it. No wonder I love you. Okay, so the first thing is, remember how we talked about that Derek has that line of perfection that's
Yeah.
like has to make everything perfect?
Yeah.
Victoria has it.
Cool.
So what this means is you can spot where things aren't perfect very easily. You do it naturally. The downside is nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
So you're constantly going like, this needs to be like this. And it's like a push or pull again.
Yeah.
The way it shows up for Derek is that he's constantly like telling people like what they need to do and how they need to live life. It's perfect. But for you, it could be because of the work you do. It could be in editing. It could be in like me, since I'm your subject. Like it could be so many things where you're like, God, why can't she just turn the freaking phone around the way I tell her to do it?
You'll get it one day.
It's a gift though, because
Yeah,
we
it is.
we don't have that gift.
No.
I don't have that articulate eye. It's just a gift that could, like, you have to find a line in the sand.
Yes.
Kind of.
And it's so special. Like I had a client who she just had an eye for things. So every time she'd come in, she would tell me a story. She managed apartment managers. She was like the vice president. She was like a big deal, but she like had to oversee apartment managers. And she's like, I go into an apartment and I see like 10,000 things wrong because I can't not see what's wrong.
Yeah.
And so every time she comes in the salon, I'd be like, you have to tell me 3 things I need to fix.
like
She's
that.
like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I go, you won't. I'm so good at feedback. You just have to, like, I won't ever see it. Because A, I walk in there every day. And B, I don't have that gift. So
Yeah.
I just don't notice
You're
it.
used to it.
Yeah, so I think it's a super cool gift. So that's one of your channels. Your other channel is you have the channel that's like, you take confusion and turn it into clarity.
Cool.
Wow.
Which I think all this stuff is so good for what you do, by the way. Like, everything in here, I was like, wow, okay. That's so interesting because especially working with a Gemini.
Psycho.
Psycho Gemini.
But, like, not a lot of things seem to rock your boat.
No.
Like, you're pretty steady as she comes, which would be a really good fit for...
Yes. I think we are a good fit, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. Mm-hmm.
But I come with, like, all these ideas, and then I want to change stuff, and then I don't like it this way, and then I want it like this, and she can go, okay, so what I'm hearing is, and, like, really put it out to where I'm like, yeah, that's what I meant. I just couldn't put it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that. Then you have this cool channel right here. It's 10 connected to 20. So this one is you're deeply connected to who you are, your authenticity. It's the channel of authentic self.
Oh, yeah.
But what I love about this channel is it's like self-love embodied.
Mm.
So people that have this that are using it at a high level, which I do believe you do, really embody like loving themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And like they show the world like, this is who I am. I don't care what you think of it. I'm happy with it and I love the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you allow other people to go, wait, can I do that too? Like, can I just love me like that too? And so it's an amazing gift, and I totally think you embody it.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
I do too.
That's cool.
I know. I was like, ooh, she is that one. I think Cinderella had that one too.
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay, and then you have the channel of curiosity.
Oh, I love that too.
I do too. I love all of these. The channel of curiosity is you explore ideas, you gather experiences, and then you share them through stories.
Ah, yeah. Uh-huh.
I know. It's like you have like this like need for having experiences too, which you're always doing something interesting.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Gathering experiences like that is saying, and I grew up traveling a lot, and I'm like good at traveling. You just kind of tell me where to be and when, and I kind of show up and do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're good at like with everything like that. Like, okay, we're gonna do a photo shoot at Lowe's house, and we're just gonna like, I don't know, like everything she does is just so like, yeah, I got it, and everything's like planned and ready, and you're so your chart. So this is so fun.
Yay!
Because sometimes when we do younger people, it's like they don't know it yet, or they don't. Not that you're not young, but like really, under 25, it's like
the 19-year-old.
Yeah. And some of it you can see, but some of it you're like, you're just not going to know yet. One day this will click. Yeah, but you're your chart. Okay, so I already told you about that one. And you're a cycle emotional like both of us. So that means your emotions are on a cycle. Your big emotions. So if you have like a big blow up, meltdown, like cry, anger, whatever, if you track it, it'll be the same distance apart.
Okay, yeah.
Which we figured for both of us, it actually lands on our actual cycle.
Yeah.
But men can have this too, so it doesn't have to be that.
I think it's about every 2 weeks.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I wish it was once a month, but I think it's every 2 weeks.
It's every 2 weeks. I can't even see you like that. Can you even see it?
I just think it looks so different. Like, I think maybe yours is more internalized.
Okay.
With Virgo. That would just be my guess. Very internalized, but,
Yeah.
I could see. I mean...
It's like when you respond to a message and you say, oh, okay. And you're like, oh, she's mad. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we do know.
When I do that?
No, when I do.
Oh, okay.
If I say, oh, okay.
Okay.
As a response to something, then you're like, oh, she's mad.
She's
okay, okay. Scream about it. But,
she's mad. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Screaming on the inside.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't even realize that's mad.
I 100% do.
I don't think I've had to do that yet.
Okay. I'm like, okay, good. Short and sweet. Let's go. Well, because I respond like that a lot just because I'm busy.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I've had people be like, are you mad at me? And I'm like, what did I do? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, and you're not self-theme is anger. So when you're out of alignment, anger is what you feel.
Yes.
Neat.
I like it.
I love that. I didn't even pay attention to that before. Okay, so you're a 2-4 too. Mm-hmm. So manifestors are rare. I keep saying 2-4s are rare, but then every time I say something's rare, it all shows up. So who knows? But 2-4 is interesting because it's the you have a lot of inner fights or inner battles, not in a bad way, but just push and pulls, I guess.
Yeah.
So the 2 is the introvert and the 4 is the extrovert.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So you have this like push-pull between like, I just want to be alone and self-absorbed, but then you're designed to be shared with the world and to be shared. 4s are designed to like have their community and be part of their community.
Yeah.
And so, but they're like the social butterfly, right? So like part of you is like, oh, I should do that. And the other part's like, dude, just leave me alone.
Yeah, totally. Hermit.
Yes.
Yeah.
The way you master this profile is through creating a safe environment for yourself.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Which I think you really have done.
Yeah, my great-grandparents built my house.
Yeah,
and
I love
my
that.
grandpa's my neighbor, so I do feel,
it's your
pretty
sanctuary.
safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then pushing yourself to answer when opportunity knocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how you master it. The push and pull, right? Like,
yeah.
I feel safe and happy and hermited in this place, and I don't really want to do it, but it's an opportunity I was manifesting. Like,
yeah.
And then there's the struggle between caring, the 4, and not caring, the 2. I want to care about this, but I just don't. Or I don't want to care, but I just do.
Yeah, that's more.
That's more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't care, but
I do.
Yeah.
You can be prone to exhaustion. That's the 4. And then you start out life being unaware of your natural gifts, but as life goes on, you learn to rely on them.
Cool.
Which you probably already started have happening. And then this is what I think is the most interesting about a 2-4 is you guys only see yourself through the feedback of others.
Oh, interesting.
You only see yourself clearly through the feedback of others.
Okay.
So it's like you'll be going thinking like, I think everything's good, and then when you get feedback, you're like, am I doing good or am I not doing good? Like you kind of like the feedback's really a big deal for you.
Okay.
Does that track?
A little bit, yeah. I would say definitely in my younger years. I don't know about. I think if a friend tells me they're proud of me, I'm like, oh, I should be proud of myself, huh? But I maybe don't do it myself. I'll be like, I'm always thinking about the next thing I should be accomplishing.
Yeah, that's exactly that.
All that.
Your purpose was interesting. It's to have complete command over your thoughts and mentality. I was like, what a huge purpose to try and...
Jeez.
I know.
How am I going to do that?
Let me tell you, through your top 4 gifts.
Okay, yay!
So when you share your top 4 gifts, that's how you align with your purpose.
Okay.
So your number 1 gift is gift 64, which is concluding. Which what that means is you will not leave a stone unturned. You will not leave an end untied. Like, you have to complete things.
Yeah, I do that in video games. I know that's not relatable content.
No, I love it.
But there's, like, a type of video game player is a completionist who, like, has to get 100% on everything, get all the collectibles, and get all the quest lines and everything, and that's my jam.
That's you. I love it. Well, and the cool thing about it is when you're using it at its highest vibration, I guess, you also are the starter, because when you complete it the right way, you leave a platform to start something really cool.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, which you do with what we do.
Yes,
like you complete it, and then you have like, what are we going to do the next 90 days? And it platforms off of what you did before. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's your number 1. Then your next 3, I love this one. It's skepticism, and you have like a healthy dose of questioning. Yeah. Which I love, because I have 9,000 ideas, and then when you question it, I'm like, oh, is that what I was thinking? Or then I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what it was. Like, it gives you clarity when you can like answer it,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your next one is your life's information keeper. So you have same thing, experiences, you're able to tell stories, like you collect stories and experiences. That's basically, cool. Which is cool. And you like doing it, and when you do it, you're living your purpose. And then this last one my daughter has, which I wonder if she has your other ones now that I think about it, but Bria.
Oh, wow.
It's a march to the beat of your own drum.
Yeah.
And what it really means is, like, if you don't like going to bed at a certain time and waking up at a certain time, your body doesn't want to, and you're not supposed to. Like, you're not supposed to follow the norms of how people are supposed to, like, live on this earth. You're supposed to do what feels good for your body.
Cool.
So, like, Bria likes to work out at, like, 11 o'clock at night, where Bailey's like, dude, it's 7 a.m., let's go! Like,
yeah.
And Bria's like, oh, I'll get there when I do. I went to bed at 4 a.m., you know? Like, it's just doing whatever feels good for your body.
Time's not real.
It really
we made
isn't.
it up.
We really
So
did.
I can do whatever I want whenever I want.
We really did.
That.
That's why
I
I like
know.
Vegas so much. Is like you can get a pedicure at 2 a.m. You can get a cheeseburger at 4 a.m. It's great.
That's probably why Bria likes Vegas, actually.
Whenever you want,
She
whatever you
loves
want.
Hmm.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's convenient.
I love that. I think. Oh, you're a calm environment like
I
me.
like that. Yeah.
Remember how I always complain about my digestive? She has the same one and she loves it.
Yeah. I just throw on a YouTube video and just like veg
like
out and just stare into space.
Yeah.
I like
eat.
sit there and I'm like, okay, be calm. What is that? I'm like, okay, take a deep breath. Okay, be calm. Like, I'm just gonna eat. I don't care.
What does a calm person do?
What
I
does a
don't
calm
know.
person act like?
Never done it before.
Why can't I just have temperature like
There we
Brie? Right? I know. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, do you want to dissect her?
Yeah, I do.
Yay!
Look at that.
Yeah,
And
look at it.
if you want, I don't know if you like this part of the chart, but I printed out the second part so you can just see
Yeah,
them.
that's fun. What jumped
know.
out to you?
Well, I thought it was interesting that your Chiron was in Cancer because Cancer Chiron's the wound of family, but I feel like you have such a good family dynamic.
It's okay.
It
yeah.
is? Okay, so
Like,
that makes sense to you?
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's like, my parents and I aren't like, don't have like the best relationship possible, but it's not like awful. It's just okay. When you hear other stories, you're kind of like, whoa, my parents love me. Your parents don't, you know?
Yeah.
But then there's times that I'm like I haven't physically seen my dad for like 6 or 7 years, and I think that we're just kind of I think done talking
Okay.
for life, and not for
For
any
life.
other reason that like I think we just kind of are like good.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I'm
that
very
makes-
thankful.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for like 30 years with him, but I'm also like, and if I never saw him again, I don't know if I'd be like that sad, but I
Feel that.
wish him the best.
Yeah. I really do
Yeah.
resonate with that.
Yeah.
There's like zero animosity, but just
Yeah.
it's interesting because you're Saturn, right?
Yes, this one,
Yeah,
Saturn and Sag.
is in your 11th house
Ooh, yeah.
of community.
Which is what we're building.
Yeah, true.
But like if Saturn is like what you kind of have to master early on, and then as you get older it gets a little bit easier. It's kind of like it just makes things like a little bit like you have to climb the mountain of, so either feeling like you didn't fit in at a young age around, like if it was sports, all of your friends played sports, or all of your friends did this but you liked this, like eventually you find your tribe, the 11th house community and building at an older age. So just probably after your Saturn return. Right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or 30s. So that's really cool because that tells me that you're in the season of being amongst your community, your tribe
Yeah.
energy.
That is interesting only because I, like, all of my friends I've known since I was, like, in elementary school or middle school. So, like, all of my friend group, like, my friend community I've known, and we're still friends, you know. We've been friends for, like, 20 years or so. But, yeah, like, a new community, everybody kind of lives in different areas. So it's something we only see each other, like, all together, like, once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is more like, yeah, like a later in life, like, physical community, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which you're helping build too with
Exactly.
this. Yeah. I also thought I have so many people in my life that have Jupiter in Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
And I always think that that's like, I think it can be the people that you're with too. Like, I think that like a Gemini could help expand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. That's cool.
I think one or both of my daughters has that too. And then I thought Derek did, but he might have something else. Maybe he just has 7th house Gemini. But it's just interesting. Like, there's so many things it could be. It's also communication. It's also like 4th house, so like your home, and because your home life or younger life did expand the life that you have now and bring you abundance with your home and all that stuff too. So it can also totally be that.
Yeah, I technically was a homeowner at 21. Because
Yeah.
of
That's
Grandpa.
so cool.
Yeah. So I can see. Yeah, is that like a real estate situation maybe? Or
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I love that. Oh, and this is the other reason I said you were like Derek, because you guys have the same North Node and
Yeah,
South
that's
Node.
right.
Yes.
That's right. Yes,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
But what I love about Pisces North Node, I feel like Derek is a perfect example of it, and you might be. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So Virgo is your last life.
Okay.
So you came into this life with like a little more like, you're a Virgo too, so more Virgo. So it makes you very Virgo because it's like Virgo with a splash of Virgo. But it's not necessarily a super like whimsical or like spiritual, aspect where Pisces is. And so one of the things I've read about it when looking at Derek's is that you're here to like, as you get older, really tap into that spiritual and like be able to trust and faith and like manifesting and the unknown. Which you are like that, but were you ever not like that when you were younger?
Yeah, we never. I just was not raised religious at all, and I would say that like I wasn't like. I think maybe I was on the road to atheism there for like. I think a lot of people do that like in college or whatever. Like you kind of like there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
God's not real. Everybody who believes in it is like they're just lying to themselves.
Yeah.
And so now I'm kind of like, oh no, like everybody needs a little bit of spirituality to like keep them going, but yeah, I just don't like organized religion, but I think it took me a long time to figure that out.
Yeah,
that, like,
I love that.
Religion is okay, but like the organized religion is a little spooky.
Well, and I think that we've noticed with a lot of people that I think that it's hard for them to say they're spiritual if they've been wounded by religion too, because we've had so many people come in and just be like, the church messed me up or this messed me up one way or another. Yeah, just trauma. Yeah, and then it's like being able to separate that, like you can still have faith in something and believe in something without having to attach it to a religion.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, and it's in your first house, so it's like a big part of like your personality and who you actually are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I grew up with a friend who like our parents were friends growing up, and then we were friends growing up, and they were like all witches. But I didn't know that until I was in like 4th or 5th grade because they kind of didn't want.
Wait,
like,
you knew that in 4th and 5th grade?
Yeah.
And did you think it was cool, or were you scared? You did?
I wanted to like be a part of it, but her mom was like, "Don't tell people that we're like Wiccan because it's gonna freak people out."
Yeah.
So
that's so funny.
And even I remember her mom drove by while she was like showing me a Wiccan book, and she put it under her blanket, and she's like, "She knows that I showed you this." Even though like she had hit it. And I was like, okay. So I was always like interested in it, and I wanted to like be a part of it, but I didn't really, because nobody in my family was religious or spiritual or like into that. There was no really like
path
introduction to that.
Yeah.
You have Mercury in your 8th house.
Cool.
Like, so not to be weird, but when I see that or like major Pluto energy, that is like you have the gift to like speak with folks on the other side.
Oh,
if
cool.
You want, like if that was ever something.
That's cool. Yeah,
that is really cool. Mm-hmm. Ancestor work.
Yeah, at home I do. Because like I use my deceased aunt's piano as like my altar, so I'll like talk to.
I really like that.
Thank you. I like talk to because my ancestors like built my house, so I'll talk to them like as I'm doing stuff or whatever.
That.
Yeah. One time I was thinking, when you like have a thought while you're going to sleep and it's like kind of like weird, you're not sure where it came from. So as I was falling asleep, I was like, I would know if my house was haunted because all of the picture frames would fall off the wall at the same time. Like that's how I would know. And then when I woke up, one of the picture frames had fallen off the wall. That's like what woke me up was just one picture frame, and I could see it.
And there it is.
I could see it from where
crazy.
I was. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like stuff like that where I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I think I can.
That is so cool. I had a picture frame fall off a table one time when I was telling. So the first time I ever remember seeing someone that had crossed over, I think I was like 25, and it was my sister's best friend who had passed away. And I ran into her room and I was telling her, because I don't know why I stayed at my parents'. It must have been Thanksgiving or something, and we both stayed the night there. Maybe she still lived there. But I came like flying in, and I'm like, Nick was in my room. He was trying to give me a message and I couldn't do it. And she's like, well, why wouldn't he see me? And I was like, I don't know. He was standing right, like I saw him as clear as I see you. And all of a sudden his picture, it was all the way like where that sign is over by the door, which is very far from us. his picture fell out of the frame off the thing.
Wow.
And I was like, maybe he did come to see you and
Yeah.
you just didn't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
True.
cool.
Didn't listen.
I know. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I know. I love that stuff. Oh, what else?
You have your Mars is in Aries, and your Venus is in Cancer. So you like big love for the people that you love. Like you go hard for them, but you also go hard for them. Like you might cut a hoe.
Oh, thank you.
I like
nice.
it.
I like it
Most of the
too.
time, if I like have a crush on like an actor, or if I like start dating a guy, they're almost always Aries.
I like it.
I would say.
I
9 times
love
out of
it.
10,
Absolutely.
it's like,
I love Aries, you know.
yeah.
So fun.
That is
people to
fun.
love.
And you do have your sun in your 7th house. So you're Virgo with a splash of Libra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. A little splash.
A little splashy.
That.
What was her moon? Oh, her Cancer moon. She's a Cancer rising and I'm a Cancer Venus. And then we both have Capricorn moons and that's your rising.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I love that. I feel like the Cancer softens all the hard stuff in all of us.
Yeah. That Capricorn.
Yeah.
Rough.
Well, and Sag, Gemini, Virgo, I mean, they're pretty,
Yeah.
like, masculine, like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then you put a little Cancer in there, and it's like, or I have Libra rising, I feel like that softens my, like, Gemini, Capricorn. But my Cancer Venus, I really think softens my entire personality. I really do. Because I look at my chart, and I'm like, gosh. With all my 8th house and, like, crazy stuff, and then I'm like, but I'm just such a lover.
You are.
And it affects probably like the way you dress a little bit too, or like what you're attracted to, because you like girly stuff with like
Yeah.
you know, a dash of.
Yeah, I know. I like to be girly, but in black.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it. Is there anything you didn't know about? I mean, you've done a lot of this stuff, but is there anything that you learned from any of this?
I didn't know about like the Mercury thing
Oh, cool.
at all, really, because I knew that was about communication, but I didn't know that had anything to do with, or I guess the house that it's in is
Yeah.
yeah. And then when I was listening to Kylie's podcast, and you guys were talking about how sleepy she gets, and I was like, I identify with that.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
Well, and that makes sense for you having 2 motor centers and being a manifestor, because just
Yeah.
being like, I'm exhausted, but I'm like, I could pull out of it, but I'm exhausted.
Yeah, if people ask me to do something, I'll just say yes, because I'm like, I know I can do it. I know I can fit that in.
Yeah.
Or like whatever, or I can move this around and I can just do it. But then after I do that for like 10 days in a row, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm tired of doing this.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
The cost of knowing that you can
I know.
and
Yeah.
then doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I know. I feel like I'm really on this thing about like, I've prided myself in being able to be like productive 24/7 for so many years. And I'm really on a like, how do I calm down? Like, how do I not do that, but still accomplish everything? But as far as like what I really believe in, I think if I slow down, I accomplish more. I just have to make myself figure out. I have to lose that thinking, which I am, that I'm not productive if I'm not.
Yeah.
Or that I'm not worthy if I'm not productive, I guess. Like,
Okay,
yeah. Like, well, I don't deserve to have it if I won't go for it 24/7, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. If I don't do it right now,
Yeah.
I don't deserve it right now.
Yeah. So I think I'm, like, surrounded by people that are, like, either going through that same lesson or who are good at being able to slow down so that I can see it and go, oh, okay, that's okay. Like, I can do that.
Yeah. You don't have to hustle.
Oh.
So do I have, okay, I've heard you guys talk about like the 4, if you have more than 4 gates or more than 4 channels, then you're something. What's that?
So if you have less than 2,
Oh.
it means, or less than 3, it means that, like, the universe was like, you have to figure it out this time.
Okay.
You have a lot, so you've probably figured it out multiple times.
Cool.
Now, we have talked about where there's, like, the 2 is the smaller number and the 4 is a bigger number, so you're here for, like, a, it's, like, more of a, what personal experience instead of a transpersonal.
Okay.
So that means it's okay to be, like, a little more, it's natural to be a little more self-absorbed and, like, about you, because that's what you're here to, like, work through.
Yeah. Cool.
You work your karma out through you.
Okay.
Where transpersonal works their karma out through interacting with other people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I've heard that like if you're a woman and you're like not interested in having kids, then that's like a big indicator kind of that you're like your soul is kind of like done with this time, or like this is like your last rebirth, and like the next time, like when you die, you're kind of like your soul's like good, like you're probably not going to be reborn. And so I was like, oh, I wonder if like you guys have heard that, or if that's kind of connected to this a little bit, where you're like,
well, now that you say that, the Chiron in Cancer makes a lot of sense, because the wound of family could be like, it wasn't that great, why would I create my own, you know?
yeah, no, I never wanted kids. And
or just seeing over-sacrificing. Over-sacrificing energy and deciding that stops with me.
Yeah, I want to be selfish, and it's really hard to be a selfish mom.
Yes.
You're not allowed to do that.
No. I think as far
really
as it...
interesting theory. I haven't heard that, but I like the theory
I do
of
too.
it.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, and there was this song one time that I heard on like YouTube, or like a funny one, where she was like, the motherhood, it's another hood, and once you're in the hood, you're in for good. And I was like, I don't think I ever realized, like, the second you become a mom, like, it's forever. Like, you never don't not worry again. You never don't. Yeah, like, once you're in for good. And, like, obviously I wouldn't change it, but the song just hit. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. I don't think people, like, so many young women are always like, I just want to be a mom. I just want to be a mom. And I'm like, do you understand what that carries? Like, are you not that you shouldn't, or that it's not wonderful, but it carries so much. And I think like you and Lo are both like never had the desire, like don't want to do it, want to be able to like take care of you and do your thing. And
you lose your identity.
You absolutely can. And then there's me, who was like 13, like, I wonder if I could be a mom now. Like, I wanted to be a mom so bad. I was like, my whole life, I was like, I'm going to have 3 kids. I'm going to have 2 girls and a boy. I never had the boy. But,
is Derek not a big boy?
Oh my gosh. How crazy is this? Remember Derek and I wanted to get pregnant, and my hormones were messed up, and I couldn't get pregnant. And Reese said there was a spirit that was ready to come through when I got pregnant. That was a boy, Cooper.
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah, we did name him because we were sure we were going to do it, but
I thought you meant she named him.
No, we did. But I remember when we changed our mind and we went back and we're like, Cooper, we can't do this. Like, we don't know what we were thinking.
Sorry, bro. Maybe next life.
Right? I know. She was like, he'll probably come through one of your kids eventually. And I was like, okay,
True,
perfect.
Yeah.
But that's so interesting now that I just said out loud that I wanted 2 girls and a boy, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder what does that. Like, did you know you wanted kids?
Yeah, but I think what you're talking about past, I think if you don't believe in past lives, just think of it as your earlier life. But I believe in past lives, and I believe that certain things that we went through very much dictate, like the red thread carries through. And so whatever, past life, you may have had children and it may have not been wonderful, or it was, and you're like, great, next, this is a video game. Like, next, what's next? Avatar, what's my next life? Totally. Like, we just don't know. Everybody's here with a different plan, and your plan, doesn't look like some other people's, and that's okay. There's no one size fits all. But I like that astrology always can show you a piece of your why, or all of it, and human design, same.
Yes.
Because I'm a why person, so I love when you're like, here's some why, here's some context for you.
Yes, I love that.
And I think you're embodying a lot of your chart, your blueprint.
Thank you. Oh,
which is
I
a
love
big
that.
deal.
Yeah, I think that is great. Because when you're not fighting it, life flows. Mm-hmm. And it does feel like life flows for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everything in my life has been very easy. And the most difficult things has been like when I don't know what I want to do and it doesn't just drop in my lap.
Yeah.
When things don't drop in my lap, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What is happening?
I'm not used to this. I get everything I
like
want
that.
whenever I want.
That's good.
This is crazy.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I like it.
Tell me about my Neptune.
You have the same Neptune in Capricorn as me.
Oh, cool. What does that mean? What are we like?
Here's my understanding of Neptune and Capricorn. And please remember, I am not a scholar. But this, where is it, by the way? In
12th
your
house.
12th?
Which is a nice placement in your 12th house, but Capricorn's an interesting.
If Capricorn is like, hey, this is the way that we do it and build it, Neptune is like a little more like murky and unconventional, maybe in that way that you're building. It's interesting that it's in the 12th house, so it's like you might have to fight logic with intuition.
Cool.
In your 12th house. But I don't know. I guess, do you have anything to add on that?
No, that's a great explanation of
That's
it.
just kind of some of my experiences fighting logic with intuition and
Yeah. I like
in your 12th.
that it's in the 12th house because Neptune is Pisces, which ruled by Pisces, and so is the 12th house. So I like that energy of it all being there, just like you have your Mars and Aries. That's that same kind of energy. But then you put Capricorn on top of it, and it's like, gosh.
It's like embodied dreamer.
Yeah.
Like you have the gift to embody whatever you are intuiting or dreaming up, or like the 12th house is such a, like even people, astrologers who know the 12th house, you don't really know the 12th house because it's like, it's source. It's like connection to the cosmos. So like we don't even know. But it's interesting because it's like, what are you embodying? What are you grounding out? If you're intuiting things, if you're channeling things, if you get ideas, if you like mystic energy, like somehow you are meant to embody that and ground it out in reality.
Wow. Okay.
So
that's cool.
I think it actually even shows part of your personality too, because you are that Capricorn rising, like kind of like, what is she thinking? How is she feeling? Like you can't, like she's very earth, right?
yeah.
But then you like you talk to her and she's like, oh, I hang out with a family of witches and like I have this
Yeah.
whole other life and like, and you're like, oh, okay, like got it. I love that.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
And you have Lilith in your 7th house, which is like, it's like where you rebel in your chart, or like where you like hold like being a free woman kind of, and it's your relationship house.
Okay, yeah. Bad boys. Uh-oh.
You're so funny.
I like it.
I do too. And then she's got part of fortune and her Pluto in Scorpio in her 9th house.
That's cool.
Yeah. That
Traveling, people from other places can be part of what brings you opportunity, good luck. And Pluto in the 9th says you can transform your beliefs, education. That's always undergoing either learning something new or just transforming how you see those things.
And you probably can get part of fortune stuff with other people's money, right? Being in Scorpio
Yeah.
right there, like your abundance and your luck and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Other people's money.
Maybe even your travel and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
I used to say that like the reason why I was like good at OnlyFans was because my part of fortune was in Scorpio and I was like taking men's money.
I love that. Yes. See, you understand it. Yes. That's so funny. Do you have any other questions?
I think the only other question I had was like, for like a manifestor, like what do you think? Like you're good at saying like I got this download from source or like from my guides or whatever. So how does a manifestor like know when it's like legit? Because I'll have things that I'm like, well, that is a nice idea, but I don't know if it's something that I'm like I should be manifesting or that's like a download. You know what I mean?
Okay, so for manifestors, It's like what is the word that I have? A hit. It's going to be a hit that you can't explain away. That's how you know.
Okay.
So if it's like you get a hit and it's like, where the heck did that come from? Or a download or a thought or an idea, and you're like, why would I ever think that? That's follow that.
If it's weird, if it's freaky.
If it's like, I just don't know where that would, I can't explain where that could possibly come from.
Okay.
But if you're like, well, it makes sense that I'd want that because my friend has that, or I've seen someone do that and I was thinking about it, or I saw it on a movie, so that's why I probably had the thought. But if it's just like out of nowhere, no reason, no explanation, you're just like, that's a weird thought, that's a hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
good.
Yeah.
But you also can talk to your guides and get downloads too. We can do it together if you want.
Oh,
but
that'd be cool. Yeah. Just like what I should be doing.
Yeah.
The only other thing I was going to mention just to you guys is like I have read this book, Informed. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah.
It's a human design book specifically for manifestors. And I
Love
think part of it, one of the things it says, it's been chewed on a little bit by some foster cats. Don't worry about that. I think somewhere in it, it mentions that like manifestors are like should be using only like 20% of their energy, or they only work like 20% as hard as like the average person. What is that?
Okay, so manifestors traditionally were all of the kings and queens and like the royalty. So
For sure not.
wait, right? So thousands of years ago, or I don't know history, so hundreds, thousands, whatever it is, you had a lot. Your type manifestors had a lot of responsibility, and even though everyone else was kind of like the worker bees and the ones doing everything else and bringing the money in, the responsibility weighed heavy on them. So as time progressed, manifestors were like, I don't want any responsibilities. Leave me alone. Like, I'm just here to play. So what that means is that you're here to play with life. You're here to experience all the things that you want to do, experience and storytelling. And, like you're literally here to just go play. But when you get a hit, it's your responsibility to run with it, initiate it, and then go play again.
Okay.
So it's like what you do for work is actually really great for you because you're never really stuck. Other than when you do crystal shop stuff, you're not really actually stuck anywhere.
Yeah, totally.
And so you can like go play. You can do my stuff in the middle of the night. You can do it, whenever you want. Yeah. So you can do that whenever, which is totally in line with what you. And then you do like other fun jobs, and you pick up other things. And like when you get a hit, take it, go with it.
Yeah.
And then when you need to just chill out, just do mine, or hopefully just do mine. Right, do mine. But like then you can kind of lighten your load, play more. It doesn't mean that you don't have to work at all. It just means like. You don't have to work like the way we were supposed to, the way we were told traditionally to do it. Okay. And honestly, no type is supposed to do that anymore. I mean, we're moving towards a feminine energy, but the difference is generators and mangens will create enough energy that they're kind of going to want to put more. Like, I can't imagine not doing more.
Okay, yeah.
But we just don't have to do it at the level that we've been doing it.
Okay, cool.
And you are just like, you're here to play.
Yeah.
So, like, prioritize play.
Yeah.
But listen to the hit.
Play hard, nap hard.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Yes.
I love that. But I think a lot of manifestors, because they're such good initiators, think that they, like say you started a business, like they'll think they need to be in it because traditionally the owner's like part of it or in it.
Yeah.
No, manifestors initiate, attract, walk away and go play. Like you can check in, you can get your numbers, you can be aware of what's going on in a company or your business or your work or whatever. Yeah. But it's like for you, getting as much AI stuff automated for the work that we do is like your best move because you want to be able to do everything well because you're a perfectionist, you're a Virgo, and you have the perfectionist line. So you want it done well, but you want as little work involved as possible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you can do that. Like you're actually able to search that out and find the right tools to make that happen.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you are.
Love it. Yay.
I know. That was really fun. That was good. And you had good questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thought about it.
Okay, we're running out of people to come in for our for a chart reading, and so many people come in and pay for them. I'm like, why doesn't anyone just want to come on free?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you want a free one, it will save you like $250 to $125 if you just want a 30-minute. But we could do your whole thing here, and you get 2 of us.
Yeah, exactly. You get a little 2 chart readings for the price of $0.
Yeah, $0 for the price of your time.
Yeah.
In between an emotional sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good.
I love it. Okay, well, yay! Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you. That was so
Bye.
fun. Bye.